Real Madrid welcomes Girona to the Bernabeu for a match that will define the leadership of the table. Carlo Ancelotti shares his analysis prior to this important match. Let's hear.
This will be a tough match against a rival that has performed better than the rest, just like Real Madrid. So clearly Girona is doing very well, and we respect them for that. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. We have confidence that we can win after drawing in the last match. I don't know anything about the blue card. The general idea I have about regulations is that they should simplify things as much as possible. I don't know if this card simplifies the referee's job or not, but the general idea I personally have is that it's better to simplify a regulation that gets more complicated every year. But this is what I think. So I don't know if the blue card will simplify or complicate the referee's job. Regarding Rudiger, he trained today for the first time and seems to have good feelings. Of course, tomorrow we will see if he feels well and is at 100%, then he will play. If not, then we won't risk it. Fortunately, the discomfort he has is in an area where there is no major risk. But the most important thing is how he feels. So I repeat, today he trained well in tight spaces. We will see tomorrow how he feels. Oh, about Vinny, he is fine. Well, it's evident that Girona's excitement is significant. They have a lot of motivation to return to playing here, and also because they are close to us in the table. They can win the match and become league leaders, so their excitement is significant, and we take that into account. We are now aware that they have the money to spend on a billboard in Madrid, which is not cheap. Obviously, whoever wins tomorrow will take advantage in the table, but the league is still very long, and there's a lot left. Both us and Girona are well positioned, but tomorrow's match won't decide anything about what will happen in the league in the coming months. Simply put, one of the two teams will have an advantage over the others, and that's the most important thing. The league won't be decided tomorrow, whatever happens. The league will be decided later on. Both Hughes and Girona have a very high score, and I believe that whoever reaches 80 points will then be closer to winning the league. I think football belongs to the players, that's my opinion. But naturally, I believe that the presence of the coach on the field gives confidence to the team in some ways, but I don't think it's decisive. Yes, of course, we always have to respect our parents. I think it's something that is lacking in these times with the latest generations. Naturally, it's a decision that Tony will make at the right time and in the best way possible. Before it was said that January was a very complicated month according to statistics. However, we have managed January very well. Now, for the month of February, we have the Champions League, and that also makes it an important month. I think we arrive in good shape, and the last few games have shown that despite emergencies due to the absence of central defenders in the team, now that Rudiger is back, the emergency will be over, and we can think of a positive February. You can't tell Carvajal many things. Obviously, in the central defender duo, there will be one who is more experienced and better at handling situations on the field. For example, when Tchouameni plays, Rudiger gives him a lot of advice on what to do on the pitch. but we can't give Carvajal many pieces of advice because he knows perfectly well how a central defender should play. So we work on this in training whenever we have time available, and in training, Carvajal practices as a central defender. Yeah, this goalkeeper dilemma arose due to keeper's absence last November, so Lunin started playing and helping the team. For me, it's not very difficult to choose the goalkeeper who will play the match. What's difficult is choosing the substitute. I want both goalkeepers to be committed because neither of them deserves to stay on the bench. No, all players who are in this loan situation by Real Madrid are observed, and their game is analyzed every week. The truth is that Miguel Gutierrez has progressed a lot, and this experience of playing in Girona has been beneficial for him. He is playing very well and contributing to his team becoming an important player. In the summer, we will make the decision whether to bring him back or not, naturally discussing it with Girona and Miguel himself. In life, I've been taught that if I tell you don't think about the cat, think about other animals, but don't think about the cat, then you'll only think about the cat even if you don't want to. I can't tell Rodrigo not to think about scoring goals. He is contributing to the game and has to continue like that. I have never spoken and will not speak with him about the goals he doesn't score. Now, the important thing for him is to support the team, and he's doing that very well. I don't give importance to this, really. Girona is a La Liga team, and they are performing very well. They have potential and are a rival that is well accredited at the moment. And this is what I think of this club. No, I haven't seen it. In terms of cup tournaments, I only watch the Copa del Rey. Yes, without a doubt. Nacho started training individually today, although there's no injury. He has a muscular overload, so he will be fine to play on Tuesday. I don't think we have a feeling of misfortune. If you have this kind of feeling, it would mean that you are giving up. At no point is this team giving up, because all the problems this team has had are more like opportunities to show what we're capable of. Now, this is a motivation to commitment. What do I think? I think if he does that, it shows he's a man with character and he's got balls. I think in this sense, fundamentally it's unfair, because the truth is that all coaches exaggerate a bit in their protests. I've done it myself sometimes. But I believe the coach needs a bit more understanding, considering the context of the environment. Although I don't know what happened there, if they had shown a bit more understanding, he could have been on the field tomorrow.